Hi guys. Hi my angels. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday already, guys. Let me tell you, the weekend flies, okay? It flies. Well, the week flies too, but the weekend is shorter, remember, so it flies even faster. Um, yeah, so I'm here. I want to bring you my little snack. This is a little snack I'm going to be having. Some celery and some crunchy, extra crunchy peanut butter. You guys know peanut butter is my favorite. I did not have peanut butter in the morning. No, I did not. And it's my water. So you guys, yes. Thank you, Father. Amen. So guys, I want to show you guys my little snack. And let me try it first. Let me try it. It's what it's actually lunchtime. It's past 12 o'clock. So it's actually lunchtime, but I call this my little snack. It's like water. Actually, I washed them and rinsed them, and it still has a little water in there. It's all good. No problema. Come on, angels. I was talking to one of my sisters. I think I'm too back over here. I was talking to one of my sisters, and yeah, because I always like to get informed, you know, because I always, you know, I always thought my mom had 5 boys, but actually she has 6 boys. So well, no, actually she had 8 boys. Okay, she had 8 boys. 3 before I was born. I didn't get to meet. And I was talking to my sister. You know, I like to find out things because my parents were from Puerto Rico. All my kids, all my sisters and brothers, except one and me, are from here, right? And I was talking to her. For me, it was always 9 girls and 7 boys. Then I come to find out it was 8 boys. So I asked my sister, who was the other boy? She said, my mom was very young. It was after the twins. The twins that I never met was the first 2 my mother had. But like I said that story before on my channel. In Puerto Rico back then, it was like a nurse, I don't know, they call it la pantera or pantera, I don't know. They used to go and check the women in their home. You know, it wasn't nothing like hospitals or nothing like now. Nothing at all. So they didn't check them in time. Something happened. My little brothers did not make it. Anyways, after that, there was another boy my sister was telling me that he was so chubby and so cute. And she said she remembers, because that's another thing in Puerto Rico back then. They used to, the wake was in the home. They used to watch the person in their own living room, right? No, it was another little boy. I was like, what? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. It was a baby. So I actually had 8 brothers. Okay? Not 7, like I thought. And, yeah. You see, after my mom had all those babies, she came down here, right? Like, a few years later, she had my brother. And then, 5 years later, she had me. So my mother was already in her 40s. So then she came over here, started working. That's how beautiful that is. How beautiful is that my mother managed to even still work. My dad was working. He was a cowboy in Puerto Rico. And then when he came over here, he used to be traveling back and forth to make money for his children. He even made my mother a house in Puerto Rico. He made her a kitchen on the outside so my mother could cook her food and stuff for her babies, for their kids. So, yeah, that's so awesome. That sounds so awesome. And they moved here. My father was a chef. My mother worked in a toy company. But she was an Avon lady, a homemaker, everything. That was a blessing. And she still managed to be home. Like, I don't remember, like, saying my mom wasn't there for me. I never remember. As long as I have memory, I always remember my mom there. And that was when I was 4. I remember my mother feeding me breakfast, giving me some eggs, giving me cooking, giving me bread. I remember all that. I remember the breakfast time. I'm sorry, my phone shut off. I don't even know if it recorded. If it didn't, my bad. I just know it just went off. So yeah, I was talking about that. Shout out to those mothers who work, have children, take care of their house, take care of their children. You know, like my parents did. My mom was wonderful. She was there always. She had 2 jobs and she still was there. Like I said, I don't remember one time I feel like I didn't have my mother. She was there since I was 4. I remember little pieces. And until I left my home, I remember. I was already 17. I remember my parents being there. When I was 17, I was going to be 18. 3 months away from my birthday. Which I feel, or like I have said before, in case you didn't get to hear it, shout out to those mothers, all those mothers, wonderful mothers that managed to work, take care of their children, their home, and everything, do everything in their house. Shout out to them, including my girls, my daughter-in-law, and those men also, like my dad and my son. Shout out to them because it's awesome. It's not an easy life, and that's awesome. God bless them all, you know. God bless them all. So yeah. I believe I was going to say something after. Oh no. Yeah, so like I feel, like I said, I feel I could have waited more. You know, because my dream, well, actually at that time when I was 15, 16, 17, I never used to think about it because I didn't really have like any sisters who spoke to me. You know, I was the youngest. The other ones were already married and have children. The only ones at the house was me, Evelyn, and Martha. So I had no experience. I had no experience. What should I do? And my parents were already on their late 40s. Well, my mother was already on her late 40s. My dad was in his 50s. So, I didn't really I didn't really have that person talk to me. I think actually my mother was probably on her late 40s, on early 50, because I was already like 15. So, yeah. So my father was already, older, because he was older than my mom, like 6 years older. So I didn't really have that person who spoke to me and opened my eyes about boys, or what should I do, like, you know, do everything first, what stuff I had to do before anything. I wasn't really into boys, it just happened from one day to another. But actually, if I would have had that speech, that someone talking to me, like one of my sisters, I definitely